Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, guys. Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Adam, and welcome to. Oh, hello. Almost went again. And what have we got? Well, we've got the virtual pilot license. You know, we're going to be continuing that today. But like, let me know, guys, if do you want to see the Microsoft Sim? Do you want to see, like, you know, settings, or, you know, do you want to see what it's like? And like, I had no intention to do any flight simming on stream in the Microsoft Sim, because for me, my focus is the virtual pilot life and the world tour, and both of them will continue in P3D. That's it. And after using the alpha, you know, which obviously is nothing really to do with the final build, which is what's out now, which is much better than the alpha. Then for me, there's no place in the world tour or the virtual pilot life for Microsoft Flight Sim. I'll continue to do them through P3D. But if people want to have a bit of fun, you know, like, it's basically, for me, it's like GTA 5, right? I never really did the missions in Grand Theft Auto games. I never really did. I did them to a certain point because they unlock parts of the map, but I never really played them because all I did was went in and just had fun in the open sandbox world. Just like tested the physics out, did whatever I wanted to do, but never really took it seriously. That's kind of like my feelings are for the new flight sim. You're right, Clive. How's it going, mate? You know, my feelings are it's for fun at the moment. It's not serious. Like, and until perhaps the likes of FS Labs or PMDG enter, it's just going to be for fun. Because the planes, the big planes, aren't, you know, as impressive as they are in P3D. So World Tour and the virtual pilot life will always continue in P3D, and that's what we're going to do today, is the virtual pilot life. I've got my air transport pilot's license to do. I already have done one of them, but there's 10 exams. The license comprises of 10 full exams. Each exam, you have to basically do a full flight from cold and dark to cold and dark. And they're varying lengths. So we've already done the 30-minute one. Today, we're doing the 1-hour flight. In Australia, we're going down under. We're going to take off from YMLT. Hang on, let's get flight plan up. That's easier. YMLT, which is Launceston, I believe. And we're going to YMML, which is Melbourne, I believe. So we're taking off from here. We're flying to there. Easy peasy. We're doing it in the 737. But this time we can choose whichever version of the 737 I want. Why top of climb to top of descent? Because it doesn't include any prep time on the ground. So the flight has to be at cruise 1 hour minimum. Obviously, it might take you like, what, 5-10 minutes to get up to cruise, but it also might take you like an hour down on the ground. So none of that's included because it's not really, well, down on the ground is the prep for the flight, but it's like the whole point for me for the airline transport license is to be able to actually go the distance. So you've learned in the first early licenses, you learn, you know, like how to fly, you learn navigation, you learn your instruments, and in the commercial license, it's all about getting the landing as smooth as possible. And that's why there's a rating, which I've revised, of -200 or better. It used to be 175, but I've realized actually that's pretty impossible for certain planes that were used in that license. So I've relaxed it a little bit to 200, or no, 250 it was, sorry, 250. But for the airline transport, it's all about duration and distance, because some flights can take 8 hours in length. And just because you can do like a 10-minute hop or a 30-minute hop, man, it's a whole different kettle of fish doing like an 8-hour hop. And so that's what the airline transport license really sort of is aimed for, is lengthy flights. So it builds you up slowly. So the first exam is 30 minutes, second is 1 hour, then it goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to 8, and then goes to 10 and then 12. And then once you complete all that, that's it, you're done. But once you complete the first 7 exams, you then start your first officer career, you know? You get your little badges there, you know, and you start your career. So the next 3 flights you do, even though they're part of your license, it goes towards your career ranking up as well. Right. Let's get the stairs out. And I just do this for a bit of fun, to be honest. And I use I do load passengers when I'm doing my ATPL, but I don't use them as in we've got passengers. I just use them for the weight. So, okay. Right, checklist time. Let's get checklist Charlie going. Get the battery on. Get the nice lighting going. That goes to standby, doesn't it? Yeah. Oop, one too many. Let's get some lighting. I feel like I'm robbing the plane. Where's the, which one is it? I think is it this one for this pedestal? There we go. And then up here there's a dome light. There we go. Now we can see. That's it. Right, let's get rid of that. Adam uses the stairs to get into the aircraft and a rope to escape. Yeah, man, you gotta have a healthy supply of rope. And when I'm flying this plane, you never know when you might have to just jump out suddenly. Right, so they're coming on the way to fuel me, I think. I don't know why there's no outside sound. That's a bit shanky, isn't it? Right, let's start Project Fly Up and let's get ATC running. Import the flight plan. There's so much setup to do, isn't there, when you're doing a flight? See, now I can't hear that beeping when I should be able to. Right, we're not flying British Caledonia. We're flying FedEx. Oh. Federal Express, that'll do. Yep. Actual time, change that. 02. Yep. Recalculate. Save. Done. Fly now. Come on, mate. Get the stairs in. And call for fuel. You're surprised that Microsoft are not equipped one of the default aircraft with guns for the kids. Pew, 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 pew. And I will turn on them lights. Okay. Fuel's going to be here soon. Let's open up the doors. Oh, someone's outside. Is that the fuel man? They're all turning up here. Look at that. Who's this? Fuel man's not here yet. Right. Right, let's go through our checklist then. So, we, battery we turned on. Set to standby power. Turn off all the pumps. They're all off. Cool. Right. Let's connect up the ground power because we want some. And remove those pitot covers. And then we can actually turn on the ground power. Get that feeding us. And emergency lights. Turn them on. Is that it? Yeah, cover that up. And yeah, then we can get these lights going. Logo, wheels, wings, and that goes to position and steady, I think. Oh no, just steady. Go back down. Hey, Judo 130307. Thank you so much for jumping on board. I don't know why I'm not getting my alerts with the audio. That's a bit weird still. No, I haven't actually. That's why I'm not getting them. I haven't turned them on. I haven't activated them. But I still can't hear them though. Ah, there we go. There we go.
Ludo 130307 is now aboard.
Thank you so much, mate. How's it going? I'm doing fine. Yeah, we're just loading up here. So you say Birmingham to Texas and then West Country, maybe? Yeah, I went from Birmingham to Texas and then came back to Birmingham, but the West Country isn't like Birmingham, really, is it? Birmingham's Midlands. West Country is the West Country. West. I did mention the word Black Country because that's Dudley, and that's quite close to Birmingham, and their accent's very thicker with the "Right, are you doing?" So a lot of people mistake that area for Birmingham. They think we all sound the same, but Birmingham's more diluted Dudley. Ludo, you're Swiss. No way. And you speak French. Très bien. I don't know French. I just speak in a French accent and then hope for the best. Right, we can close them doors now because they're finished loading that up. Right, how much fuel we whacking on this? Where's my fuel sheet? We have got... Where is it? Here it is. Oh man, that's tiny. 12,000 pounds, man. That's not even that, is it? So what was it? 12201. 201. There we go. A beautiful accent. Are you on? Yes, I'm both on Twitch and YouTube. Now that's something I don't usually do. Today was a special stream because it was almost going to be my final stream, but as it turns out it's not. So, but I still have streamed to both Twitch and YouTube. So you can catch me on Twitch. The links down below will take you to Twitch if you want to catch me on there. Twitch, I find, is better quality with the video and quicker interaction with the chat. But YouTube, well, is a bigger platform in it. So that's basically it. But yeah, usually what I'll do is I'll basically stream either just a Twitch or just a YouTube, but today's a special one. So yeah, but my streaming schedule is basically Wednesday evenings 5 PM till whenever we finish, Thursday, Friday all day, and then Saturday mornings. But that's going to change when I go back to work. Like, I don't know what my streaming schedule will be, but it definitely will be at least 2 to 3 times a week, but I just don't know when. So tomorrow we're going to be just on YouTube, and then Friday will just be on YouTube, and then it'll be Twitch on Saturday. But definitely will knock out at least one stream on YouTube and one stream on Twitch a week when I go back to work. But if there is a majority of time, it will be on Twitch streaming, because I do prefer, there's more interaction as well. Like, people on Twitch, they've got what's called air miles to play with, and they can actually spend them air miles on getting me to do things. So like, if you're on Twitch, just click the air miles button and you'll see what you can get me to do, basically. But they don't, some of them don't apply for streams like this, because this is an exam I'm sitting. So majority of them, there's like 1 or 2 that don't apply. You worked at Birmingham Airport? No way. The world's not favorite airline. World's not favorite airline. Which airline was that? Ryanair? It's the only one I can think of. Anyway, let's crack on here. We need to done that. We've set the pay. Oh no, we haven't set the payload. We've set the fuel is what we've set, but we need to set the payload now. So we're not carrying passengers. We're just carrying cargo. So we just kind of ignore... Oh, it says 0 there. That's fine. So 26.4... 26,000 pounds of cargo? Is that how it works? I don't know. 1,300 for the front. 1,300 for the back. I mean, I don't know. Oh, can't have that? Well, so why not? Oh, I did knock you off. There we go. Ooh, empty. Oh, do that again. Refuel assist. Oh, you've always got to do that after, I've noticed. 12201. There we go. Right, that's all that done. Now we can transfer that across there. Sort that out. I think it's doors is the next thing, and then this can be the FMC. Sweet, done. Right, they're all turned on. The fans should be circulating, and then we can put the packs to auto. I've only just started flying the 737, so if I'm doing anything wrong, you just have to forgive me. I'm still learning everything. Speed brakes, check they're off. Voice pit recorder, which just do that for fun. And the fire engine test. They don't have a fire in midair and suddenly realize nothing works. And then we can test our IRS and then get that going. That's working fine. Beautiful. Turn that on. Turn that on. Sweet. Right, that's all sorted. FMC time. Hang on, let's go outside and have a look. Everyone's... Oh, man, they're bright lights. There's something landing on it. Hang on, wait a second. Where's the stars in the sky? Is it like that dark or something? Like with clouds or so? Where's this? I definitely checked to see if it was turned. It wasn't. Dude, somebody's nuked the sky. It must be that cloudy. I'm doing an exam. That's right, Phil. I don't know if you heard, mate. I'm doing an airline transport pilot license exam. So there's 10 exams, and I'm on the second one. And this exam is basically I've got to fly the plane for an hour. So in between airports, 1 hour flight from top of climb to top of descent. So that's why we're going from Launceston to Melbourne. It's basically like 1 hour, 6 minutes. And then I've got to land with the rating in between 250 minus to minus 200 in order to achieve this exam. And then I can move on to the next one. Otherwise, I've got to repeat this. It's all part of the virtual pilot life, which you're on YouTube. There's a link down to it. If you look in the description down below, you can pester Airlines. You can head over and you can sign up yourself if you're a flight simmer, mate. If you want to jump on the virtual pilot life, it's completely free. You have to go through ground school first. Then you go through flight school, which is what I'm still doing, and then you'll have your career mode afterwards. And it is compatible with the new sim. It's compatible with any commercial airline sim. So, right, let's set our FMC now. So we are here. Where are we? YMLT, in it. And before we do this, we should really get permission to take off. Or we should get clearance first, shouldn't we?
Clearance delivery at the X1673
Fail.
with the information request clearance.
Oh, well, it would help if we were on the right frequency. There we go.
Controlled airspace, routing on track the Mike Whiskey for Bournemouth, climb to maintain altitude 4,000 feet, and squawk 5056. Mixed contact frequency advised, Manchester 124.2.
Clearance delivery
There we
at
go.
the X1673 with the information
Don't let them
request
respond.
clearance.
FedEx 1673, cleared to
There we go.
Kilo NNL, line
Where are we going?
A Golf 1 Alpha.
Oh, just what I thought it would be. On a
Climb and maintain
Gaia
exact flight level 3.
32 left, 5,000, going up to 35,000. Squawk 6260.
992.
992 Q&H. Whoa.
Takeoff 1000.
Dude, that's a bit of a Q&H, isn't it?
Flight level 350 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 129.75. Squawk 6260.
992.
Get the X1673.
Put the squawk in now as well. 6260.
Correct. Contact ground control 124.8.
6260.
Get the
There we go.
X1673.
Squawk that for him. Right, so there we go. Now we've got our route, and that is going to be the same as what I thought it was, so that's cool. I don't know what gate we're at, so I won't even worry about that. You ain't got any time for that, have you? Simple terms, it's route A to B. Hey, Ludo's back. At this time, he means... Hang on, have we got...
Yes, crossing
Yeah.
the control zone boundary now, no height restrictions. Yeah, no further height restrictions on zone balls on it. Also, might report past 2,500.
T
No balls on it.
Y M M Y. That should be the company route, which it ain't. Why is that? L. L at the end. That's what it is. There we go. Right, we're flight number... What flight number are we at? We are 6260. That's the squawk code. 1673. 1673.
448, vacate right, today for the Victor, parking stand 5.
So, yeah, pretty much, yep. And then we'll do the arrivals when we're in the air. Something to do on flight. Right, activate that route. Oh, hang on, wait, no. Did I put my... No, let's do the departure now. So, we're taking off from 32 left along the Mr. Yugani, whatever it is. No transition. Right, there we go. There we go. Sweet. Right, that's that done. Let's... It was very cloudy. Is Stargate... Do you know what? I couldn't see any stars out, mate. I don't know. I think it might be cloudy outside because I couldn't see any stars in the sky. I do have it running, yes. But... I don't know, man. I guess there's stars in the sky. Sorry, clouds in the sky. I mean, we can find out what the weather is like. We just run the old Rex weather briefing, don't we? So, surface weather, is it?
762 starts approved with temperatures at 9, the QNH is 1009, runway 27.
So, it's overcast, mate. There we go. 9,000 feet. So, yeah. That's why we can't see the sky. But we'll get past all that once we get up to our height. Right, well, we've had the fuel. Let's ask him to load all the passengers. Now, the passengers are purely for fun. I just do that for a bit of fun. I don't have to do that at all. It's like get used to that procedure of loading. Right, tell the passengers then come on now. As a captain or a pilot, you gotta think of the passengers, I guess, haven't you? Right, payload, people is nobody. 0 fuel weight, 108.5. 108.5. Reserves, we've got... What reserves we carry in here? 3.2. And cost index, we're FedEx, aren't we? I don't know what FedEx's cost index is. Let's find out, shall we? P3D, I should put this in a bit better location or something easier to find. I might actually put this, hang on. I'll move that afterwards. Cost index. Is FedEx in here? Yes, they are, page 8. Right, 737. We have a cost index of 32. Oh, no, wait, from... Hang on a sec. Well, none of that. We're not going to Dubai. All right. Well, that's two very different numbers. That is. I mean, we're not even. That's Fly Dubai. That's why. Oh, they haven't got the 737. FedEx don't have a 737, I guess. Bird. Hang on. Let me sort out that. We'll have to go by the plane then instead. We've got the plane on here as well. 737 Boeing NG. Say 20 then. 20 will do me. It's in the middle. What's Active Sky saying? Oh, yeah, good point. Thank you. I forgot to load it. So I don't actually use Active Sky as a weather program. It's actually disabled, so it won't actually load any weather in, because in my add-ons list I have it disabled. So if we go to add-ons, Active Sky. Oh, hello, turn that off, mate. That shouldn't be. Yeah, I unclick it so it's not active. Oh gosh, so it's gonna be active. Oh bugger, because we can't. I'm not restarting the sim again. Forget that. I don't know why that was ticked as active then, because I've. But anyway, I don't actually use this. So I basically, the only reason I start Active Sky as well as Rex is so I can get the cloud art textures into the sim. You know, you have to have Active Sky running to use these. But it is Rex that is handling the weather, and I will actually just refresh this now, because Active Sky might have tried to get in there with it. There we go. Sorry. So even though it was ticked, it's not actually. Oh yeah, there it is there. Yeah. So I don't want Active Sky. How dare you? Well, I say I do run it, mate, but I just don't use it because I prefer one that's not in beta. You know. 35,000 feet. We're cruising at. And we are, it is 350 at 15 knots. So that's that. Would you like a 737 checklist on your mobile phone? Mate, that's even worse. You do realise I get people send me messages while I'm streaming, and like that would be even. Nah, you're alright, mate. To be honest, I have got a single sheet checklist rather than a book, like, because the one that Clive sent me is it's like 20 pages long, and it is good, but it's not very practical, but I do like it. But I have got a single page one which I will use eventually, and I'll laminate it and everything. So but thanks for the offer, Clive. Right, let's we don't need to do that, that's fine. Execute that off. Everything's filled out. Sweet. We're at N1 limit. I mean, it's not raining or anything outside, is it? Where's let's get a winds and temperatures. Yeah, that's all good. So we don't need any special takeoff. All right, so we'll just use flaps 5 then. And our trim isn't at 536. See how like everything's by the book here, isn't it? At Passenger Airlines. We just hope for the best. That's all we do. You know, that's our motto. Hope for the best. Right. Remaining runway. I don't even... What runway are we taking off from here? Let's get Sky Vector up. Let's have a look here. We're at Launched, aren't we? So that's YMLT. Let's head over there. What runway are we taking off? 32. 32 left. So that's 6,500 feet. Is it? Yeah, 6,500 feet. So 650. Oh, don't do the zeros. So 65. Or do I have to? Oh, yeah, there we go. Right, so my V speeds, you can pop them in now. They're good to go. That's sweet. And customers should be kind of queuing up here. I'm a bit surprised I don't hear them already, to be honest. Are they? They are loaded, aren't they? Oh, probably didn't load anything because there was no passengers to load. Yeah, so that's cool. That's why. Okay, so we're all good for that. Let's get these engines going. APU start. So that's the APU. I turn these on afterwards, I do. Check the switches are on. That's good. AC to the APU. That's good. Okay, let's disconnect the ground power. Close the doors. They should have loaded the cargo. If they haven't, then well, it's not going. We've got ground connections. Now that always does that. Even if I do this checklist properly, it always does that. But hitting this usually brings them back online, he says. But now they're not. Because I think I shoved it over to the APU before actually starting the APU. I don't know. It's all good now. You're going to say goodbye, but you're going to follow. Don't stress. I'm chilled. I got a beer here. I'm well chilled. Beta 8. Are we talking about Active Sky? Appears good and stable. Do you know what? I'm waiting for Weather Force me. I want to use that. Because that looks legit. I reckon that's going to be good for P3D. Right. Ooh, hello. That's having a little dance. Okay. So we disconnected that. We've set the squawk. The altimeter has been set. We've done our departure and route page. And we've entered the first SID. We've done our V speeds. That's all check. Wind and takeoff. Done. Mate, we're all set. Right, we've closed the doors. Let's turn the fuel pumps on then and let's get this bird flying. Turn them on. And make sure that thrust is just. Yep, that's sweet. Okay, let's call for permission. Oh. Why is that dancing, man? That line.
Ground get X1673. Request start up and pushback.
X1673. Start up and pushback approved.
Roger.
Okay.
X1673.
Well, that's what I like to hear. Pushback approved. Here we go. Oh, we've got the wheel. No, hang on. The brakes aren't set, that's why. I did take off the wheel chocks, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Let's have... Oh, I'll just go with default. It's fine. Ensure you have the AP1 before closing ground power. Do I request pushback? Yes, I just asked for it, mate. So hang on, what did I do? I haven't turned ground power off here, have I? I just realised. Should flick that off because.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay, mate, let's go. Roger. Burn. They're dissing me, man.
Locking gear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I, hang on, let me just troubleshoot this because that didn't turn on. I'd flicked that to APU. I turned off the APU. Then flicked that to APU. So the APU was going, but it hadn't taken effect yet, had it? That's what it was. Straight pushback, please.
Departure check completed.
Yep.
Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Alright, parking brakes released.
Commencing push.
Brilliant.
All engines clear. Started will.
Who's Will? Right. Let's get this one going.
762 starts approved with temperatures 9, mechanics 1009, runway 27.
Right, ignition start. Engine starting. Hey, everyone's saying goodbye. Oh no, it's the same person. Huh. Sorry, you keep getting interrupted. You're at work, Phil. Hey, you doing a naughty boy thing? Why is that not going up? What do you work as, Phil? That should be going up a bit. I have got the pumps on. Yeah. Is it different in Australia or something? With the old... That's not going up as it should. Dude, my engines aren't firing, man. That
Set parking brakes.
is there something I've done wrong or something? I don't. Set parking brake. Sorry, mate. Yeah, check.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Me too, mate. Me too. Right. I don't think packs are off. Anti-collision light. Didn't turn that on. That's not going to be it. Hydraulic pumps are on. Doors, they're shut. And I haven't missed a single thing, so I don't know why my engine ain't firing. It's set to the ground, and yet it ain't spooling up past 18%. Let's just throw that in and see if that does anything. No, it doesn't, mate. We ain't got an engine fire here. They've given us a dicky plane's what they've done. What could be the reason for the engine's not starting? Shall we tell you what, hang on, let me kill that. Start again. So we'll start with the number 2 engine this time. See, I think just sat waiting for planes to turn up. Can't say who Airline is, but your name is a bit of a giveaway. Philip Heighton. Do you work on the ground, mate? Turn APU bleed on. It is on. It's on, mate. See, that's turning it off. That's turning it on. I mean, I'm a bit of a loss here. It's never happened like this before. Just what, it won't fire. Have we got fuel in the center tanks? No, we haven't. No need to have them on. Right, turn that off. Turn that off. We need to troubleshoot this. Low pressure in engine 1 and 2. Right, there's low pressure. You're not 737 rated. Ignition and fuel pumps are on. Yeah, well that's... I've turned off the ignitions, but the fuel pumps have to be on to start the... Fuel pumps all on, no crossfeed. Hydraulic pumps all on. That's what we got. But there's a low pressure. Packs are off. Oh, hang on, packs aren't off. Did it say packs off? Didn't turn the packs off. Does that really make a difference to starting the thingy? Right, let's start that again. Does that really make a difference? It does. Look at it. It's rocketing now. It is starting now because I had the packs. I didn't turn the packs off. I thought I had. I must have put them to auto instead of turning them off. That's my burn. Right, now they're charged. Now they're going. 24, 25. Right, inject. That's that done. Continue. Oops, continue. That one. Let's fire the next one. Let's fire the pilot as well, man. Isn't it? Crappy Boeing. So, Phil, I mean, obviously, yeah, don't tell us the airline you work for if you can't, but what is it that you do in your job? Like, are you ground crew? Are you in the office? Like, don't have to be specific either if you can't be. Just a generalistic would be cool. Right, that's on now. And you say your name's a giveaway, but I can't see what it is. Now, you don't work for Logan Air, do you? I keep seeing that being advertised. We're coming to Birmingham. You're on the line. Engineer. Oh, cool. Well, if we ever have problems in the air, mate, yeah, you'll be able to troubleshoot us. Right, okay, so that's them two starting. Now we can tell GSX. Yeah, we got confirmed good engine start, mate. Oh, my life. Right, okay. Just wait for that to fully... Yeah, they're both good to go. So let's set that to gen. Kill the APU. Restart. I don't know why it does, but I don't think that should happen. Now the AP bleed can come off. APU bleed. And then turn packs back on. There we go. Pit outs on. Or the probe at least. Window heat. Don't think we need any, but we will. We're going to 35,000, so we will actually flick on the engine anti-ice. I don't think we need wing though. I think we'll be all right. Oh, dampener. We need the old yaw.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Flaps. Set them. Where are we? 5, didn't I? Set 5. Set 5 flaps. Right. Okay. Let's get. I'm gonna wait for pushback to completely finish. RTO the brakes. And do a TCAS test. Oops, I just touched something then. Wait for that. You're not saying. Hang on, what did I... You've already answered my question.
Test pass.
Do you have to select main, gens, or is it the auto one? I have to select the either Gen 1 or Gen 2. Or do you mean these gens here? Because I have to select them as well. Now we have to do everything in a Boeing. We don't get anything automated for Boeings. Right, let's get some permission to taxi.
Ground at X1673, request taxi.
FedEx 1673, taxi via the runway.
Hang on a sec, that's not right.
By runway 3 left.
Continue. They're both on continue. That don't look right. That's not. They're both not on continue. Oh, they are. Fair enough. Right, taxi into runway 32. Right. Well, I don't know where I'm going, so let's get the old follow me car out. And while he comes, let's whack on our. I think I need lights here. Where's the? Is there a light button somewhere? Arm the throttle. Right. Why is this not lit up? Where's the lights? Which one is it? Hang on, excuse me, out of the way. It's not that one, is it? Upper. No, not that one either. It's none of them three. But, oh, hello. It's not that one. It's not that one. Dude, it's got to be one of these, isn't it? Oh, well, whatever. What did he say? 5,000? 5,000. Here he is. Whoa, dude, slow down. I need to go that fast, mate. 190. How prehistoric. Turning off the packs off diverts the bleed air to enable compressors to start the engines. Okay. You need the Airbus old beam. Do you know I do have Airbus planes? I got the full range of Airbus, and I've never touched an Airbus, so I need to learn how. So, but I will do. There definitely will times. On YouTube, I do what's called the World Tour, so we're flying around the world. And right now we're in Mexico, and we're heading east. So I definitely will crawl into an Airbus by the time we get to Europe. That's definitely confirmed. Just need to learn it. Like, if engines don't start, get out and crank them by hand. Get the old hamsters running on the wheel. Right, well, I think we need to actually go. The dude's waiting for us here, isn't he? Let's taxi lights on, isn't it? Runway turn off lights on. Right, what else are we going to do here? Yeah, landing lights on, check. Taxi lights on, check. Position lights to the strobe and ready when we get to the runway. Transponders on, check. That's it, really. We are good to go. I feel like there's something here I'm missing. But there ain't, so... Seriously don't know if we're going to be able to take off on this runway, guys. We should be alright. We should be okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's Stargazer now. So it must have cleared up. Guys, this landing is going to be at night. I mean... Oh, dude. He's bringing us onto the runway. Oh,
Tower, get the X1673, holding short of runway 32 left, ready for departure.
FedEx 1673.
I thought he was putting us on.
118.7.
Contact tower. I'm already on the runway tower, mate. Sorry. Bloody follow me car. I thought I was going on a taxiway, and then suddenly I realised I'm on the bloody runway. Alright, let's just stay here. I mean, none of this is procedural, is it, at the moment? So, contact tower.
Tower, get the X1673,
Checklist. I know, man. It's not as hands-on as a Boeing, but if you like automation.
Lining up to runway 32 left.
Right, I'm on runway 3. Do you know what? There's one issue with the ATC program, that sometimes you've got to force the takeoff because they won't initiate it. So, yeah. The way I force it is to go cabin crew prepare for takeoff.
Cabin crew prepare for takeoff.
And then now ATC knows we're ready to take off. I don't know what the follow me car there is for. Are we actually we're on the runway? Hang on, maybe we need to go down a bit. I don't think we're fully on. It is Pro ATC, this is, yeah. I don't think we're taking off just yet, actually, because I don't think we're actually on the runway. I think we've still got some way to go. Let me put my landing lights on, turn my taxi lights off. I think he's just... Oh, we're not... I don't think we're actually on the runway. Does the runway start here or something? Or is he taking it out? What direction are we facing? 3, 2... Oh, dude, he's taking us all the way down to the bottom end of the runway to turn us around. So that's why. Right, okay. To be honest, this airport, nobody comes here. There'll be no planes coming in. We're safe. We're fine. We're all good. They have moved the runway lights. Have they?
Okay, United 92, keep pull up a bit closer behind the West Indian tribes now. I want to get traffic around the corner behind.
When you say they, do you mean where we're going, Melbourne, or where we are? Or are you just having a laugh? Can you ever tell? Okay. Do you know what? I do feel I've missed a step here somewhere. I feel like there's something I haven't done. I don't think I'll be able to turn that heading around, will I? 320. Oh, okay, I will.
Scandinavian 526, pull out on the right, and after departing Lufthansa A300 line up 275.
Is Project Fly tracking after that little hiccup? Yes, he is. Lovely jubbly. If I leave your YouTube stream briefly, do you know? Mate, I'm watching you. I can see you in your work. Mate, if you leave it open, I haven't got a clue if you're watching or not. Do I? Work is getting in the way of me watching. Mate, hang on. You say, okay, you're on the line. You're an engineer on the line, mate. So you're surrounded by planes as well, aren't you? Mate, hey, can we trade? Do you want to jump in the plane and I'll... It's a bit scary. What, me flying this plane or what you do? See, hang on. There's a turn. Look, there's a taxiway here. Why didn't he bring me this way to the taxiway? I mean, this dude, I don't know. Who's driving this van? Frank Drebin? Because he could have brought me on to that taxi through there. Instead of having me go through all this. Like, now he's turning me around here, the bottom end of it. Like, this dude's drunk. Not at the moment. I'm on the sofa. I'm not surprised that this airport is deserted with Pestridge Airlines. They've cleared the airport out because Pestridge just had the wheel. This is an emergency. Pestridge Airlines is coming to take off from this airport. Everybody leave. There we go. Clear for takeoff. See, if ATC trusts me, Clive, you've got to as well, mates. Alright? What's he doing? I don't know. I'm about to take off, mate. That's what I'm doing. Roger that. We're going. Rock and roll! Give me forward on the old throttle stick. 80 knots. Pull back. Give me my V's. V1. Rotate. They say that very close to each other. And we're off. We're in the air, guys. That's it. Look, we're airborne. Positive rate. Wheels up. Boom. I hope I've set up the FMC correctly. Right. Now I'm just going to whack it straight onto autopilot now. It flaps up first. Yep, turning. I'm just actually going to whack it on autopilot now, rather than me do this turn. I'll let the plane do the turn. Now I know I should be flying it up to like 10,000 feet by the hand, and then turning it on the autopilot, but man, this is like, it's nighttime, and we don't need this dome light on, do we? We can turn that off now. Oh, he says, hang on, let me turn that back on. Let me find the here we are, panel brightness, circuit breakers. Well, we don't really need them brightness. Where's the other one? There's one more. Airtown. No. Is it down here? Floodlight. There we are. Right, now we should be alright. I know I should be concentrating on my instruments. Here we are. Yeah, we're flight planning okay. Hang on, what did he say? Say that again, mate. GSX, do one? Why are we going around in a circle, mate? Climb to 10,000 feet, roger. Why are we... That's not part of my flight plan. Whatever. Easy. To be honest, I don't like flicking on the autopilot so soon. I really don't. I personally would prefer to fly it up to 10,000, which we have been cleared for. Come on. And then turning it off. Like turning it on, sorry, activating it. But the turn happens so quickly then That's what. You got your rosemary beads in your hand. LNAV. Oh, hello, that's turned off. Oh yeah, because I hit a level change, that's why. That's alright, it's alright, it's all good, mate. It's all set up right, isn't it? We're all good to go. I feel like these lights are on a bit too much. How do I turn... It's not that one. There's a light in here that's too bright. Which one is it? Nope. Nope. I thought it was this one here. It can't be. Right, turning fine. Heading up to 9,000. We better turn off the landing lights. Runway turn-offs off. Right, checklist time. Right, gear up. Gear up, check, and locks. Autopilot on, check. Flaps raised, check. Spoilers disarmed, never armed them, my bad. Landing lights, runway turn off lights, and wheel lights turned off, check. 270, check, mate. Going up. 270. Guys, this is the... Like, I don't think I've ever done a flight plan to 35,000 as part of my licensing, so this is new territory for me. It says 21,000 and it still hasn't. RTO's off. I think that's it. Window heat on, check. Engine anti-ice on, check. Wing anti-ice, I don't think we're going to need it. Everything else is fine. Just ready for like a descent or a transition. It's a shame we're not going to get to see much of the thing. These lights are still too bright in here. What is it? What light is here? Dome. I've turned off the dome, haven't I? Dome is off. So breakers panel. We need that on. I'm not bothered about that one. There's no other lights. Is there? Oh, bugger, 35,000 on that. Otherwise we'll be there. Hey vlogs, how's it going, mates? Control 126.50. FedEx 1673. You still on P3D? Well, for commercial flights, yeah. This is the place to be for commercial flights. You talking about the new sim, aren't you, vlogs? There. That's general aviation, mate. Right, what's my? We're going to Melbourne, Australia. I'm trying to find a way to dim the cockpit here because I feel it's too bright. I don't know which one dims the overall brightness of the cockpit. It's got to be one of these, isn't it? Main panel brightness. Did I turn the light on down here? Just these two and then for lights. And that's this panel, isn't it? Flood. See, that's the one you'd think. But it don't do anything. Unless you get it really high. Turn it off. Use IR. You mean track IR? No, I don't. Sorry. Oh, well, we got some nice night lighting down there. Tasmania, this is. We're flying over Tasmania. Right, let's have a look at our route. Top of climbs coming up. Have we been cleared to 35 yet? We haven't, have we? Hang on, let me change my... we've been cleared to, what, 27, haven't we? Yeah, cleared to 27. Let's change that on the flight plan. 27,000. That one. Here we go. 3,500. Beautiful. 35. I mean, there's no point hitting 27 on that one now, is there? Change it to 35. There we are, we're all set. We'll do the approach in a minute. Bright wing lights. I know, yeah, I don't know what that is all about, like. I think it's because of the P3D thing, really. What happens if we turn them off? I mean, it's not realistic to turn them off, is it? But it looks more realistic. Oh, hello. I'm pretty sure there might be a setting down in here. Let's have a look. Aircraft displays. Equipment. Well. Vibration effects nice. Mate, it's a bumpy ride. Getting seasick, I am. Failures, not that. Options. Simulation? Nah, we'll be that. I don't think there is a way for the lights. No. Do you know what? I have got some add-ons for PMDG that I need to add, and I'm wondering, I think one of them might be a lighting thing. I'll have a look. Did you leave the landing lights on? I don't think so, mate. I think I turned them off. Yeah, they're all off. Hey, mate, no, it's alright. I know you're not criticising. But, to be honest, feel free to, because, you know, I've only just started with this. Like, do you know what? I mean, say I've only just started, but, and I think I refer more to my ATPL more than anything, but, like I've had the 737 in FSX, but I never flew it. I bought it on disc and then never used it. I was too busy trying to learn the 747 on disc. Here we are, we're coming up to 35 now. Top of descent. So cruise, you'd have autopilot checking, turn off the center fuel tanks, but the pumps, they're already off. We haven't got any fuel in it. And this is it now, so... Oop, I've just hit something. Testing the lights here. Here, you can come back up now, mate. So I think we're flying over the ocean now. I have a feeling. It's hard to see down there because of reflections on the window, but I think we're flying over the ocean, yeah. So we've got less than an hour to go until we do our thing. So let's start planning our approach. Now, Pro ATC, if we have a look at them, it says here expected runway 350, approach RNAV Zebra 34, or Zulu 34, sorry. Zebra. What's that all about? Yeah, contact control. So yeah, that's what they're doing, but let's see what my flight plan says. So we might have to change that. Flight plan has me going to runway 27, not 34. So yeah. Is it not chase plane? What's that, mate? Oh, hang on, wait, I'm missing chat. Sorry, mate. Did you leave? No, vibration effect noise. Yep. I wouldn't. It's not my nature. Hey, no worries. Slight shaking. Yeah, so the shaking is chase plane, and I think you've got an aircraft or camera motion effects. We can up it. We can, you know, whichever one we want. We can increase it if we want. You know what I mean? But it does add that little bit of extra realism, I feel. But it's sometimes, if it's really windy, it's a bit of a ball ache because you start pressing the wrong thing, especially in the FMC, and it's really windy, and you sort of, it's all moving like that, and you're trying to click one single button, and it just don't work. You're like, "Urgh." Yeah, we need to do the arrival. So. Pro ATC up a little bit. So I don't know who to believe here. I mean, we should stick to our flight plan, shouldn't we? But then ATC can and often do change that. And they will give us 34. So I'll tell you what, let's see what the weather's doing at our destination. Oh, by the way, guys, never, if you're using Active Sky, request the weather because it crashes your sim when you do. That's why I use a Rex as well. Pardon me. Arrival airport. Wind. Where's that? 15 knots. First word, problems. What was that, mate? What mate, 15 knots. We definitely have problems on that. Dude, we're about to hit top of descent. Use Easy Dock. No way. Dude, I think we're going to have problems coming to it. Alright, wind's at 280, so to be fair, we need to be landing at runway, what I think is... No, we don't want... If winds are blowing 260, we don't want to land on 270, do we? We want to land on 34, so we need to plan for 34. So, here's our approaches. Oh, actually, we want to land on like 1.6 or something. Yeah, I think we should land on 1.6 to be honest, instead of 3.4. Because we do want a headwind, but 15 knots, that's a little bit extreme, isn't it? Let's get the chart up. Let's see the chart.
FEX1673. Contact Albert on 122.6.
Dude, we're about to descend. He's going to descend us. Let's see.
Albert, FEX1673 with you at flight level 350. FEX1673.
Here we go.
Identified.
Oh, just identified? He's honestly, any second now he's going to descend. Just a slight wind. Mate, yeah, just a slight headwind, isn't it? Right, I think we should land at 16 rather than what they're... I mean, they're... If the wind is blowing... I mean, actually saying that, though, they've got... it. ATC have actually saying different than what the weather people are. But they're saying 290, the wind's blowing at. I'm going to go from runway 16. I'm going to change my runway. So we want an RNAV approach of runway 16. Okay. So let's get that over. Oh, hang on. What am I saying? What if runway 16's a bleeding piddly runway? It's actually got to be. Do you know what I mean? The length of the runway. Yeah. Oh, it's 12,000 feet. That's all right. It's okay. It's for the big boys, isn't it? That'll do. It's okay. Trust your instincts. Yeah. My instincts have said that I should be descending now, to be honest. So that's what my instincts are saying, and they haven't descended me. So I'm going to request can't request a different runway or approach, so I'm going to request a descent. Yeah, let me just double check the oh no, it says top of descent here. Oh. Never mind, they're descending me now anyway. Flight level 240, roger. 240. Check. Right, level change. We'll do the thingy in a moment. Oh, that's all right. It's going down to 18 anyway, so that's fine. Right, checklist, descending checklist now. Let's do that real quick. We've retrieved the METAR data for the thingy. Set the auto brakes. I'm going to give it a 2, mate. And then start your approach, which is what we're doing now. So let's finish this approach real quick. So we're approaching to runway 16 on the RNAV. There's two different ones here. Z and P. M. Hey, what's the difference between these three? I've chose this top one. I don't see any Z, P or M here. So that's interesting. I'm going to say M because that's got a drop down list for approaches. Arrivals rather. And yeah, that's fine. In it? No, that's not fine. Yeah, that's fine. I think. Yeah, that'll do. That's us. Right, so that's the approach sorted. On the charts, at least. What's this here? Time to fasten the seatbelt and ring my wife. Miss Moneypenny. Miss Moneypenny. Oh, where Clive's on it. Runway 16 is the active runway. We chose correctly. Well done. There we go. Right, let's do this for real now on here. Runway 16. We want the ILS and the RNAV M. That's what we chose. 16. No transition. No star either. That's just greased in there now. Let's double check it. Make sure it looks like sense. 160 going down. Roger that, mate. Right. So that looks fine, doesn't it? That looks legit. Yep. Hang on, there's a bit missing here. We've got a discontinuity, whatever it's called. There. Get rid of that. Yep, now it should be legit. There we go. Connect the dots. Going in. We might go further out than what that says, but if we're down in time, we're quids in. Right then. Let's just sit back and enjoy the ride again, innit? Disco. Yeah, say disco. Does anybody know how to pronounce it? Discontinuity. Oh, wait, what's this? Dark outside. There's no clouds either. What happened to the clouds, Rex? Yeah, sort it out, mate. Refresh the weather. Is that what it is where we are? Let's have a weather briefing, mate. That's not going to do us. Oh, don't matter. Forget it. Saying that though, it's pitch black. We probably can't see the clouds. Right then. All good to go. Right, so the next checklist is... So we've done that. Oh, flaps. We need the flap speeds. So 30, I would just go flaps 30, me. 126. Oh, going down to 10,000 now. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Restart chase plane. It's just bit the dust. For some reason. Can't move me joystick. Restart the chase. There we go. That was weird. Right. What was I saying? Right, yeah, sorry, 126 is our landing speed, so I better make a note of that. I've lost my pen. There it is. And I can hardly hear anything with that bloody wind. You know what? There's no way to get rid of that noise, like proper. I have turned down the. Oh, here we go. This is it. It's moving now. I'm trying to get it. Oh, dude, what's going on? Oh, sound. Hang on, what's going on? We're not dropping like a bomb, are we? We're all right. Let me say okay. Right, let's try and get it again. Sound. Oh. This is what I mean. It's like trying to grab hold of something. Bull in a china shop. Right, ambience. Is it the ambience? No, it's the external. Turn it to 0 and you can still hear it, so it can't be this ambience then, can it? Oh dude, what's happening? Fucking Bronco. Oh, turbulence. Turbulence. 30. Come on, let's try that again. Quick. Get it in there, quick. Get it. Oh, never mind your marbles. This is the game to play, isn't it? There we go. Got it in. Right. Oh, whatever, dude. Oh, do you know what it is, actually? I know what it is. AccuFeel. That's what it's got to be. It's got to be AccuFeel. Right. Turbulence volume. Turn that down. Turbulence figure. Turn that down. Wind. Turn that down. That's what it's got to be. It's a little bit better. A little bit better. Wind volume. Turn that down. In fact, turn them back up to 100 actually. And turn the wind proper down. Turn that down. Turn that a bit. Oh, dust drag rumble. I'll leave that up. Chop. Turn that down. Right, that should be better. But it ain't. What is it? Suggs from Madness is getting in on a bit now. They're doing a concert on telly. No way. Oh, I saw him perform once. Hey, magic is gone. Yeah, I saw him do a live performance once and it was a bit... Right, we're going down to 15,000 and we're still bombing at 300 miles an hour. Is that right? Should be going 261. Let's value that down to 261, shall we? Maybe that will help. 15,000. Hang on, we're cleared down to 10,000, weren't we? Did I not? Hang on a second. I'm sure he said 10,000. I thought I wheeled that off. 10,000, yeah. I thought I wheeled that down. Yeah, take us down, Mr. Murdoch. 997 on the QNH. Roger. Check. Right, we're going down to 10,000, so 31 miles. Yeah, we'll definitely do that in 31 miles. Reset that. Okay. Right, I think I missed a step actually. On the old checklist front. No, I haven't. But there is another checklist now. So we've done the them. We need to set our course in the nav, which the course is on the sheet. Or not. But no very much. No nav course to set. Okay. Do we even have a heading? No? Hey, where's the bloody heading? 160. That's the closest heading we'll ever see. So that was a course then. Right. Speed brake set to flight ident. That's that. Altimeter adjust to 18,000, which we've just done. Check. And landing lights when we get to 10,000. And that's it really. Why descending so early? You've got a long way to go. Well, I don't know, mate. ATC have descended me, mate. So, I mean, we're still at 12,000, yeah, but ATC's told me to descend, mate. You gotta go now, Phil, mate. Take care, mate. 5,000 feet, here we go again. Mate, they're taking me down. I don't think we need to... What's all happening outside? Look at the bleeding wind. Clouds.
Approach FEX 1673, passing 1,000, 5,500.
FEX 1673, expect vectors to Zulu, approach runway train ball.
Runway Zulu 534 approach. Yeah, we got to change that, mate. Actually, can we request? Sorry, I can't request another airport yet. Oh, hello, we got land ahoy. Yeah, I want to change my flight plan information. They're taking us down to runway 34, mate, but we're not. I need to request a new runway, but it won't let me. Should we realign for what they think we're going down at? Can you tell Matt Davies to get a decent map of Project Fly? It's not that, Clive. It's that they're transitioning all their data from Google to Microsoft, and so it's going to be glitchy and very slow and buggy for the next couple of days, but then once it's done, it'll be fine. Right, we're down to 8,000. We definitely should have put the landing lights on by now. So we'll do that. Turnway off as well. Okay. And spoilers armed. Check. Alright. Dude, we're practically on the floor here. I don't think they realize where we're going, you know. See, look, this is where we're headed here. But I think they've got me going a slightly different way. Because obviously they got me going to runway 34 or whatever. But in actual fact, we're not doing that. See, we're literally going straight in. Whereas they've got me zigzagging like a right mother. But we're not doing that. We're not coming straight in. So they're going to be saying descend to land, and I'll be like, sorry mate, not happening. Other options? Nope. Requests. I need to change me SID. Hang on. No, it's not the SID. Oh, you can't, can you? Right, can we change the waypoint? Let me see here. No. Vise is the next one. Then they want me turning left, you see, to come in. But anyway, we'll stick to our flight plan. Balls to ATC. That's why they've sent me, isn't it? Should we just go straight in though? Because we got this turn, right, where we come here and we turn around to come back down like that, whereas they're getting us to go straight in. So we're gonna have to ignore ATC after a while. We really are. Anyway, right, next checklist is the final approach, which we're far from. Miller time. What's our page say we're supposed to be at 10,000, so we change that to 5. And then we can put V now back on. There we go. And that'll slow us down to 240. Not that we need it.
200 heading 150. 150, 150. Okay, then 150 to level 50 perimeter. Check.
How do I get these? There must be a setting for these lights in here. I really feel... Oh, hang on, that's there. It's the dome lights. That's what it was. I had turned the dome light off. Right, in that case, we will crank up some of these puppies. There we go. I thought I'd turn that dome light off, you know. So we will have a bit of flood in here. There we go, that'll do. Beautiful. That's better. So much better. And then sweet. Right, just waiting now, aren't we? Now we got to be careful because we got to maintain our own. See, this is what ATC want me to do. They want me to go here, down here. I mean, they want me to do a right turn, but what we're doing is we're carrying on and coming back around like that. So all this is absolutely pointless, but I can't change it unless I change our approach. But the wind is blowing at 290 degrees. Let me just double check again with the wind. And we want a headwind rather than a tailwind. So wind 280. So if we land on runway 34, that's almost a crosswind. But that's a tailwind throwing us in. We want a headwind coming at our face. So we're landing at 160. If you wish to navigate to runway 16 yourself, the ILS is 109.7. Oh, cheers, Clive. Yeah, thanks. 106. Oh, do you know what? I could have looked that up myself. Oh. 109. I was going to say 106. Set. 7. Set. Right, that's in there, mate. So we should see the runway almost appearing over here somewhere, like the airport, rather. It's the airport is actually over here somewhere. I don't see it though yet, so. Right, we're coming in, dudes. This is it. How far away are we? Whoa, we are less than 40 miles away. Right. Actually, do you know what? Is there... What is that? What does that say? Lovka. I suppose I can't request a direct waypoint to yeah, there is no Lovka. Right. They're not gonna like us in a minute. Just gotta wait now until we get to this. We could actually descend in a minute down to 3,000. So actually we'll ask for that now. Descend down to 3,000, please. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Request 3,000. Yes, EX 1673.
6167
Negative.
Unable this time.
Mate, I need to. Alright, well, we'll try 2,000 then. Although 2,000 feet looks like the bloody ground, doesn't it? I feel like I'm 2,000 feet now. Sure you have runway 16 in the FMC? I do, mate, yes. Where is it? There it is, runway 16. I mean, I will be following the FMC more than I will be following ATC now. That's, you know... Where Melbourne is there, aren't we? Oh, that's why we can't. Until we hit Lovka. Altitude restriction. Should have seen that one, shouldn't I, really? Yeah, 3,700. My life, we can't actually descend down to 3,000 until literally we're coming in here.
Descend to 4568, test line level 100. Look at the 4568, 100.
Right, what's the approach here? 1,000. Abbey Track, Dunker, cross Dunker, 1,000. Head over above 4,000 to Belter. Maximum speed is 185 knots.
Roger,
Where are we going? 190. We haven't hit this Tonka thing yet. So we're at Belter. We need to be at 185 at Belter. Okay. Fair enough. We've got a while to go yet. No, I'm not going to descend yet, mate. Don't worry. I'm going to descend. I'll show you when it... So, when we... because obviously, this is the 10-mile marker thing. But I want to be at 3,000... Or 2,000, sorry. I want to be at 2,000 when I hit here. So as soon as I hit, well, where it says decal, whatever, that green thing, that's when I'm going to start my descent to 3, or start my descent to 2, sorry. And then by the time I come round for the final, I should be at 2,000. I want to be at 2,000 on final for the runway. That must be Melbourne, the city then. Man, it's not as impressive as it was in P3D version 4, is it? Is it me, or is the night lighting not as like, maybe it's my TV settings, but the night lighting isn't as impressive as it used to be? Do you find that, Clive, or is it just me and my TV? Maybe I've got the brightness set too high. I don't know. Actually, it looks good on the monitor down here, to be fair. So yeah, it must be my monitor. I think I've set the brightness of my monitor too high. I might need to turn it down. That's why. Dude, we're at 5,000 feet though.
Aircraft 137 there, send that 310, and establish that kind of 27 there. Left on 310 for localizer 2 to the left, and left on 37 Golf.
Saying that though, 5,000 ain't 5,000 here, is it? 2944, yeah. Right, what's... I feel like there's something we haven't done in the checklist form yet. Final approach is gear, flaps, autopilot off, land the plane. Checklist complete. Right, there's the airport. There's one of the runways. But there's the airport right there. That's the one they want us to land at. That's the runway they've ATC have got us to land at. But our runway is actually... runs this way, actually. So I can't actually see our runway. actually, that's not it.
FDX167 turn left heading 175.
Sorry, mate, can't do that.
Left turn, heading 175. FDX
We're actually turning right, mate, not left. So our runway is somewhere here. It crosses there, I think. There it is. There it crosses. But yeah, I think this is. It's either that one or this one. I think it was. Yeah, it's one of the. I think that one they want us to land at, but that's not our runway. Right, we need to throttle down now a bit. We're going a bit fast. We need to get down to 185 as soon as we just pass Lukva. Let's see if we can ask for a change of runway. Nope, you can't. It's a bit bummer you can't change your runway on approach. That. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that needs to change. Declare an emergency. Imagine that. Right, I'm gonna request an altitude change in a minute, down to 2,000. So, not yet though. Just as we hit this green line, I'm gonna request it. I'm gonna say first stage of flaps now as well.
Altitude 3,000 feet, turn left heading 230. 3,000 feet, now heading 230, 718.
Okie dokie. Right, let's do it now because they've got to say it. Well, you say negative, mate, but it's still happening, so... It's still happening, mate. Sorry, but, you know... As soon as that goes green, I'm hitting the button, mate. Going down. Speed's gone down to 176. So we might as well... Okay, we're descending anyway then. Do that on 170. So we're pretty much off the FMC in terms of our height, but we do need to slow down. Let's take it down to 160. Put out the flaps. What did we say? 30 flaps. Let's set that now. Flaps. Just click that actually, I think. Flaps 30. Sweet. Turning to final landing speed of 130. That's an overspeed warning, I think. That'll go away in a second because we should be... Actually, we're going down. Speed should come down. Right. I don't see the runway. That's because it's over here. Why I got that? Right, wheels down to stop that noise. A bit early, but whatever's. We're coming in. Landing lights are on. Runway's there. I'll let it sync me up to final. Going down nicely. Say 135 actually. Dude, I think actually that might be a bit drastic. Actually, let's say 2500, shall we? We're gonna end up hitting the ground here. In fact, do you know what? Yeah, that'll do. Coming in a bit low, aren't we? Maybe 2000 was a bit too much.
FTX1673, climb to 5,500.
I don't think so, mate.
5,500,
Direct to... Oh, do you know what? We're going to have to nuke them, I'm afraid. Sorry, ATC. I mean, you've just bugged out now, so we're going to have to stop you, I'm afraid. In fact, we'll just ignore you. It's fine. Right, there's the runway. As soon as it lines me up... Put my wheels out too early, but that's fine. Okay. There it is. Final approach speed. Coming down. We're at flaps 30. Final approach speed. Just going to turn now and then land it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, cruising into Melbourne. Dude, I'm landing. Do you know what? I think there's a way we can bug them out. If we do landing checklist, I think that might bug them out. Check. Oh, I've got to do it, haven't I? Bloody hell. Yep, confirmed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flap set.
Autopilot.
Autopilot has not been turned off, but I will. Auto throttle hasn't been turned on, but I will.
Destination runway.
Yeah, whatever.
Landing checklist completed.
There we go. Right, okay. Where is the runway? There it is. Okay, I've now taken control. That's all off. Right, so hopefully now they're on board with us now. So we're coming in now. 2,500 feet. We're a bit high. Let's reduce down. Here we go.
FTX1673, climb to 5,500.
Oh, he ain't. I thought I bugged him out, but he ain't. It's fine. It's fine. Right, let's bring it up a bit. I'm just gonna get rid of ATC now. Right. We're coming in, boys. Let's hope the elevation data is correct. Otherwise it's going to be a hard landing and I'm not going to pass.
1,000.
It says I'm high, but I feel like I'm okay. Bit slow, we're a bit slow. I don't know why it still says I'm too high. I mean, seriously, dude, really? You think I'm too high? I think I'm too low myself. I think I need to pull up to get rid of some of this. It's alright, here we go, it's coming into play now. Here we go. Wheels confirmed are down, 3 green. Do we get a 500 continue? When we hit it? We're gonna hit the runway.
100.
Continue, definitely.
50.
Final stage. Here we go. Here we go. Butter. Oh. Churned into yogurt. Oh, that. Right. Full reverse. Air brakes, air speeds, whatever you want to call it. We got plenty of runway, to be fair. Why is that not reverse not working? There we go. Beautiful. We'll do a replay on that as well. Right. We'll come off here. I mean, that landing was perfect, I felt. A little bit dicey with the, you know, we might have touched the tip of the wing on the... But in terms of landing rating, I think I nailed it. But we'll soon find out. Right. Let's stop here. Hit the brakes. Call GSX. Come pick us up, mate. Drop me off anywhere. Right, landing checklist. Okay, throttles, idle, spoilers, reversers, autopilot off, flight directors off, runway lights off, taxi lights on, check. Wheel lights on. Ooh, go away. Check. We vacated the runway. Flaps set up. Auto brakes turned off. There he is, he's waiting for us. There we go. Position lights to the steady. We didn't do this, the strobe light. Forgot about that. There we go, guys. What did you think about that landing anyway? What was your rating for it? See what Project Fly had to say about it. With me. Boom. Actually, well, guys, I don't know what to say. I got a landing rating of -126. Right? Now, according to, I mean, should you be punished for a really good landing? I mean, the whole point is you're meant to try and get the landing rating in between specific, you know, values, 250 to 200. I actually got it better than 200, so that's a fail, isn't it? I've got to do this again, guys. But I did land it fine, and I did land it okay, so I don't know, man. Does everybody think of this? What does it look like to everybody? Is it good, like? Does everybody like this? What it looks like? I don't know. Is anybody talking? But he deserted. Right, what other checklists have we got? Steady, light and steady. Should I do that now? Oh, it is that steady. Fair enough. Do a replay and see how the aircraft came down. Definitely want to do that, mate. Definitely. Engine. Oh, got to turn off all the other stuff as well. Hang on. Probes and all that. Engine anti-ice off. He's waiting for me. Where are we? I don't see a marshaller. What's he got planned for me? Is he gonna go? There we go. Where's he going? Squirrely little fella he is. Turn all that off. Where's he going? No gate. No love for the gates. I don't know where this dude's got me going here. He's taking me to Sydney or something. Well, according to the license, I'm going to have to do this again. So I'll do the return and I'll do it again and see what happens. I won't do the return now, obviously, but I will do the return at some point, you know. I mean, minus 126 is a very good landing rating, I feel. But it's not what I should have landed it harder, is what the license is saying, you know. Passenger comfort, surely, isn't it? Can you take off the chat log off the main display? I could if I wanted to, but because it's a duo stream today and Twitch is streaming as well, people will chat if they do come in, and I don't like the fact that people on YouTube can't speak to people on Twitch and vice versa, so I leave it on. But tomorrow and for the rest of the streams it will be off, because I'll be streaming to specifically one channel only, you know, either YouTube or Twitch. Originally today was going to be the final stream for a while, you know. Luckily that's not the case, so we get to carry on, but I still wanted to honor, because I did say it would be a duo stream, so I wanted to make available myself to people who just were on either one platform. Dude, I have no idea where this guy's taking me. I reckon there's some dudes down an alleyway somewhere waiting for us. They're gonna steal me plane. Here we go. We've got to be coming to the end now, surely. I mean, we've got to. There's no more taxiway left. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the dude waving. Hello, mate. I can see you. Yep. Coming in. Right, kill that. Taxi lights off. Check. Let's go through the checklist. Parking position, taxi lights off, brakes set. APU generator switches on. Let's check. APU bleed is on. Check. AC set to the APU. Check. Did I actually start the APU? I don't think I did actually. Burn. And then cut the engines. I'll just give it a second actually before I cut the engines. I want to actually have some, you know, thingy. Come on, start up the APU, man. As soon as we get some amps going, then we can. It's because I didn't start the APU on the taxi. That's what it is. I mean, it don't matter, I suppose. Okay, so technically I shouldn't cut the engines yet, but I'm just going to for a time. So that's that. Master warning, disengage, and then we can go to the FMC and set up some ground power. So ground power. Set the shocks, connect me up. Actually, don't put the pilots on. Gangway, we don't need to open that, but we do need to stick on the ground power. Guys, again, thanks for watching. I shall get a bit of light here for me. There we go. That's better. I shall see everybody tomorrow. Boom. It worked. See you tomorrow, guys.